Hi guys, so welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today, as per title says, this is week 4 weigh-in. To be honest, I was really psyching myself up to be doing a bad results remain video. This was prior to being weighed, obviously, but I had a result of £1 loss. Wasn't expecting it at all because I'd been weighing myself throughout the week, and I know you shouldn't really do that, but I had eaten a few things and I was a bit worried, and I was just, checking. Also, I hadn't really been eating enough free food, so I think that's why I'd been weighing myself. I was thinking, oh, it's going to be bad, I need to prepare myself mentally for the result. But I lost £1, so it takes me down to 11:10 zone, so wasn't really expecting it. When I got on the scales, it did literally flicker between £10.5 and 10, so it settled on the 10, which is obviously good, but I was really kind of thinking maybe I've only actually lost half, but it's just luck that it stayed on the 10 maybe. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all, so I don't know. I'm kind of happy, obviously, because I lost technically in numbers, but I don't feel lucky. I don't know, I just feel a bit strange about it. But yeah, I didn't eat enough free foods this week. I can see that from my diary. I've eaten a lot of speed foods because I feel like I was concentrating on that a lot and just literally overflowing my plate with them. But then when I think about it and I see my diary now, there isn't enough free food going on. It's like barely anything, maybe some yogurts and some chicken and dinners and Cinnamon World burgers type things like that, but nothing, not a lot. There's no like pasta, or there's a bit of couscous, but no egg, pasta, grains type thing. I think I definitely need to concentrate on that for this week coming up, because I think that was kind of my sticking point this week. And also water, because I just was rubbish again drinking water. I did have a naughty emergency McDonald's on the Saturday last week. My hubby had to go to A&E. We basically had been starving ourselves all day and had no lunch because we were supposed to be going for a carvery dinner with the family, so it was kind of saving room for like a carvery, which is actually really good because you got all your veg, don't have to have potatoes or your Yorkshire pud. You can have your turkey and your meat and everything and your veg, and I thought that's great dinner. So I didn't really have any lunch, and then we were trampolining at a trampolining place, and my hubby decided to have a little accident and hurt his ankle, so I had to take him to A&E, and we were there from like 7 o'clock, 6 or 7 o'clock till like 10:30 at night, so had no lunch at all, was really like bouncing around, getting like exhausted, ready for dinner. He did his ankle in, and then I had to take him to A&E. So lunch was a toffee crisp, because that was what the vending machine had, or it was like Mars bars, and I really just thought toffee crisp, never had one of those before, let's have one of those. That's like 9 sins. And then we got out of A&E about 10:30, and then we're driving down the motorway, and he was like, oh my god, there's the Golden Arches, and because I was so hungry but it was so late, and I was like, I have to eat, but I don't want to eat, but I have to because I was getting hangry. So and he was like, oh my god, the Golden Arches. So we did have a naughty McDonald's, but it was kind of an emergency, had to be done. So yeah, I had 6 chicken nuggets, the small fries, and I did have a McFlurry, which is probably the worst part. But I think on that day I calculated I'd had 45.5 sins, which was quite a bit, but it was one of those days you kind of had to do it because you had to. So yeah, it wasn't a particularly good day eating wise, but I did calculate all my sins and everything, so yeah. So next week, oh, and I did have a cheeky kebab in the middle of the week, which technically isn't too bad because it's just chicken and veg, maybe a sauce and a pita bread. So that was like 8 sins for the pita bread, and then I don't know about the sauce it was marinated in, but yeah, that was kind of a late night after the gym, really hungry, the food in the fridge had gone off, had to have something to eat because I was starving, so I went for a kebab. But yeah, apart from that, everything was okay apart from the free food part. But I kind of wanted to say, like, I was really psyching myself up for doing like a maintain or a put on video, but I was gonna like do a whole video on it, like, oh, I maintain, blah blah blah, and I kind of thought, is it really bad if you maintain your weight for a week or two? Is it? I mean, is it the end of the world if you remain the same? Because that does generally happen. You then just have to change things up and everything, your food and whatever, just to kind of get a bit of variation in. So it's not particularly bad, and I don't know why I was thinking, oh, I have to psych myself up to do this video and whatnot, but I don't know, I was just being a bit but yeah, it's not really a terrible thing, is it, to like just put on a pound or maintain, is it? I don't know, it just seems like a numbers game. It's just, you know, you always just want it to go down and down and down, but I suppose it's how you actually feel in yourself, really, that makes the difference. So yeah, don't know what I'm rambling about, but yeah. How was your week? How did it go for you ladies and guys out there? Let me know how you got on with your weigh-in. I'll see you next week. I'll have a video midweek as well. I might do another video which is non-Slimming World related and throw that in somewhere, because it's kind of something I want to talk about, but you'll see I'm going to film it afterwards, so I'll be wearing the same clothes. But yeah, I think it's quite an important thing to talk about, and join me in that video. When that video is up, I'll link it on this video as well, so I think it's a good video that I'm going to put up, hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.